Hi guys. Um, Third meal, day one, ketonic therapy. I'd be telling you it would be a massive lie if I'm telling you I'm enjoying this. I'm really not. But I can tell you what not to do when you start doing this stuff. Um, as I said, I've had to throw all of this out of my life. And I leave this one can that sits on my desk to sit there just to torment me and remind me that I can't do that. Well, earlier today I had to take my tablet to the Apple Store. Just say no to Tim Cook. To the Apple Store and get a new replacement because the speakers and the microphones were shot on my other one. Made it a whopping 90 days before it failed. But anyway, prior to that, I got up this morning, had eggs and cheese and that end of it, and it was pretty good. And then at lunch, I managed to go to Chick-fil-A, and I got a salad and some grilled chicken, and I was okay with that. And all day I've been drinking unsweetened peach tea, which isn't bad. It's not good, not bad. It's tolerable. A lot better than stuff I've had before in my life. So, with that said, I was feeling all dialed up. Oh, this is great. We're going to win. This is going to be easy. I've done this before. This is just like a training diet, and I've done this all my life. No big deal. And then I went to the App Store and Mall. Stonebriar Mall, Frisco, Texas, is now the third ring of hell. And I'll tell you why. Because when you walk inside, it is carb central. C's candy, Godiva chocolate, free chocolate giveaways, Annie's pretzels, and then you got the cookie factories and this other stuff, and then the food court. And all of these things, Slurpee machines, ice cream candy, ice cream stores, shakes, all these things I can't have. And my sweet tooth came out with a SWAT team and assaulted me. And it was the hardest thing I think I have had to do, at least in the last 5 years, to use every shred of discipline and say, no, I can't do this. I'm not going to succumb to my desires. And here's why. Got the PET CT results in today, and the lymph node they removed had small cell cancer, as we know, and I don't have cancer anywhere else in my body except for this area right here. And right now we think we got all of the active stuff out, the nasty stuff, but the PET CT scan showed a lot of activity here, which they would normally do radiation for. But we decided not to do radiation, and we decided not to do chemotherapy because both of them kill your tissues. And radiation specifically in that area would leave me where it might be difficult for me to talk for a while, but I would lose my taste, my sense of taste, and it could damage my nerve endings, which would put me back in a wheelchair, possibly. And I got past that with stroke. I'm not going back there again. So, back to the ketonic therapy. Cancer needs sugar, glucose, to survive. So that's why all the sugars are being pushed from a diet and all the carbohydrates. Do you realize I can't even eat onions on this meal plan? Jalapeno peppers, I can't eat either. Not, at least except in moderation. And knowing me, I'm going to cut everything out completely for at least a month, just to make it where my cravings go away. Because if I cheat, then I'll try to get up in the middle of the night and do it when nobody's watching. And that would be potentially fatal. So we're going completely cold turkey. Just the way I quit drinking back in the early 90s. One day decided no more and stopped and didn't drink for 23 years. So Yeah. So my advice to you is, if you're trying to if you're entertaining doing this type of therapy, day one, don't go to the mall, or at least Stonebriar Mall in Frisco, Texas. That's hell. It was hell. But good news is I don't have stage 2 lung cancer, which we were all certain is what I had. And now we found out that I have a very, 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 very rare form of cancer that metastasizes in lymph nodes first. And we're talking about like percentage, decimals of percentage points of the type of people who have this cancer. It is very aggressive, but it's also the one that's probably curable, or the most easily curable. So no chemo, no radio. We're going to do it keto. God help us. This is going to be bad. No, it won't be that bad. I'm going to post a video of December of 2015 where I reach my first major goal post-stroke, and keep an eye on a video sometime in the future, because I've now got to get months of this and then 2 years of no activity, and then that will be eradicated. So that's where we're at today. So day one, trip to the mall, ketone diet. We won't ever try that again. Bye.